guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to start a new segment, I guess, on my channel. I haven't quite thought of the title yet, so I'm still kind of playing around with it, but by the time I figure it out, it should be in the description box below, and then I'll do a better intro for the next time. So basically what I'm going to be doing today is showing you all the products that I buy at Sally's and stuff like that, and everything I'm going to be using, just trying some of the stuff that Sally's has to offer and showing you guys so you all can see for yourself kind of firsthand, you know, what one they have to offer, as well as prices and stuff like that. So I guess we will go ahead and get started. Excuse the chipped nails, just doing a fresh manicure today anyway. So basically what Sally's is, for those of you that may or may not know, it is a beauty supply house. They sell everything from fingernail polish to acetone to hair color to perms, relaxers. It's almost one of those places that, you know, if it's a beauty supply of any sort, they have it. Or if they don't have it, they can either tell you alternative places to get it, as well as you can also order it if they do not have it in your store. So today I'm going to be trying the Seche Premier color. It's by the exact same brand that does the Seche Vite top coat, but this is their new little system. It's an extended wear polish, so it's going to last, I don't know if it's exactly as long, if it'll last as long as gel. It's probably about a week's wear, just like any of their other extended wear polishes. You don't have to soak it, you don't have to cure it in LV Light, and it's fast drying. So I will go through that, but first I'll show you basically what all I'm using. I do work at Sally's, so that's how I was able to get a hold of the box. So these run there's two different prices at Sally's. If you've never been, I will put a picture right here. And this is of their price tags at Sally's. So they have a list price and a beauty club price. So the beauty club price is, to get a beauty club card there, it's $5 to sign up. It's not a credit card of any sort. It lasts a whole year, and it saves you money as you shop there, so you can get a better deal if you have a card. So these without a Sally's card are $9.99 a piece. With one, they are $8.99. So it comes with it's a whole system. So it comes with a base coat, a color coat, and I bought Jubilant. And then it comes with a top coat. Alright, so as you can see, I still have polish on my nail, so I'll be taking that off today. And I'm just going to use pure acetone. I did also buy this at Sally's. I don't know off the top of my head how much the smaller containers are, but I bought the 128 ounce one. And it is $19.99 without a Sally's card. With one, it is $18.99. Now, the website does say something about it being on sale for the month of April for $13.99. I don't know if that's a website thing or that's a store thing, just because I haven't seen the tag at work recently, and as of right now, it's April 1st, so we've just got everything out already. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove this hand as well. And for the entire month of April, all the polishes and nail treatments of all brands are buy two, get one free. And there is no limit, so you can basically go to town and buy all the polish that you want there. So yeah, there we go. My nails are all clean. So put it away. So I'm just going to do some shaping with my file here, which of course I also bought at Sally's. Today's going to be a really long one, and you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff that I bought from Sally's, just because it's going to be the first video, and all this stuff you won't see, and I won't tell you the prices next time. So this one I know has a chip in it, so I gotta kind of fix this one a lot. But anyway, this was one of the files from Easter. They have gone down in price, and they will be 69 cents. I definitely recommend checking out the carts in the back of the stores where they usually have them, and that's where they tend to have all their discounted polishes, as well as any other discounted items that you will be looking for. And if you don't know where it is, you can always ask a sales associate where the clearance cart is, and they will be happy to help you. But back there, they can have all kinds of different stuff on sale, and you can get some pretty good deals sometimes. I know there's files. Most of them back there are 69 cents. This was wrapped in a plastic and had a barcode and everything on it, so most of them back there should be like that, so don't freak out if it feels. Sally'sBeauty.com said to use some kind of buffer, so you basically file your nails to the shape you want, and then you buff them to kind of get rid of the shine and any kind of ridges you may have. So I'm going to be using the Polar Bear block. It is $1.99 without a Sally's card, and with one it is 99 cents. So I'm just going to do that, because I do have a little bit of ridge to my nails. This will also help get rid of any shine. And the Polar Bear block is about a medium grit, and then the file is a medium grit as well. So there we go. There's no shine to my nails. Now I'm going to use one of my favorite cuticle removers. I didn't even know Sally sold it, so I was really happy to find it there. It is the Blue Cross cuticle remover. This is a 16-ounce bottle. I bought this color applicator. I don't have the price for this. It was maybe $1 or $2 something. It was pretty cheap, but this is what I use to store my cuticle remover in. It is $5.99 without a Sally's card, and with one it is $4.99. So it is kind of runny. Which is why I chose this color applicator bottle, because it had a very teeny tiny hole, so you wouldn't lose a whole lot, but you would still be able to get some out. So as you can see, it's very runny and very of a milky consistency. I'm just going to put all that on. And I'm just using a regular metal cuticle pusher that I did not buy at Sally's. It's the only one that I didn't. And I'm just going to get all that up. Today, so I'm just going to go back in with my acetone and make sure it's all nice and dry so the polish adheres well. Most people have a preference to use rubbing alcohol. You can use whatever you like. I have really oily nail beds, so gel polish never sticks on me. Even the people who do the gel the best, it never works. So yeah. So I'm going to start off with the base coat. It's really liquidy and kind of runny, as you can see, and the consistency kind of reminds me of what a nail polish primer would look like. But I'm just going to apply it like regular polish just in case it's just really thin and it just dries that way, because it may. Got a little cotton fuzzy. Surprised I haven't run into any dog fur yet. Alright, and lastly my thumb. Alright, and there we go. So we got them all painted here. So now I'm going to go in with the color coat. And again, this is Jubilant. And I'm just going to paint a normal, nice, thin coat. So I got a little on my cuticle there, so I'm just going to swipe it off with my pusher there. So there's the first coat, kind of streaky, but that's as to be expected for a light color, as well as since this is a faster drying one, it will dry quickly and might be a little streaky. Got a little on my cuticle over here. As you can see, I'm real great at painting on camera. There's a reason you guys don't ever see me paint and you just see me do art. Alright. And this was going well until the polish on the back of this got there. So I will fix that later. Alright, so now we just wait for it to dry. I might do it while it dries. So my favorite cleanup brush is the e.l.f. concealer brush. I don't know how well you guys can see that because it's silver on white, so I'm just going to go in with my regular acetone and do a quick cleanup here and get all that black off in places that it transferred. This is one of my favorite cleanup brushes to use. It's like it's $1 at Walmart. They are, however, discontinuing it, kind of. They're getting rid of the orangey, yellowy bristles. So instead, they are going to have the, they're blackish. I have one just like it. So this is the one that they're switching them to. As you can see, the brush is a little different. I'll go through details, but basically this is the new one, this is the old one. There's really nothing to show other than that. Alright, so it hasn't been that long, but it's completely dry already. In like just the couple minutes that you guys saw. So I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat and hopefully not make the world's largest mess this time. It's always best to wrap the tip as much as you can. That'll help prevent against chipping later. I try my best to remember, but I don't always. Have to make sure I get enough polish on the brush. Bit there, so I'm just gonna swipe and it's gone. Alright, now as you can see, 2 coats made it very opaque, which is great. So that's not something that you would have to worry about. With this polish, now some of the other colors maybe, it is pretty true to bottle, which is good as well, and it was only 2 coats. So when this dries, we will use the top coat. So I think it's dry, but first I'm going to test it. The best way to test if your nail polish is dry instead of using the back of your finger is to use your finger down. Now this only works if your fingernail polish on this side is either dry or you don't have any on. So just tap it lightly, and if you feel it transfer over or you feel like you smudged it, of course it's not dry. So it feels pretty dry. So I'm going to add a top coat, or add the top coat. Now, I did look at these beforehand. Now, it is almost the same consistency as Seche Vite, and it actually smells like it. That sounds really weird, but it does. So, I'm just going to paint a coat on here. Making sure to wrap my tip. Alright, there we go. So we're just going to wait for that to dry. So after applying the cuticle oil, it is all dry and we are all done. Now I will be posting I will add some clips to this video to show you guys how long the wear lasts, when my first chip is. It is April 1st at almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's late. Deal with it. So I will let you guys know when I have my first chip. If I feel like it's lost shine, I'm not going to do any kind of touch-ups, no kind of tricky photo-y magic or anything. It's just going to be 100% honest. So you guys will know when my first chip is. I will do my best not to pick at it. I'm a real bad polish picker. So yeah. Alright, so I'm just coming back at you guys with an update. It's been almost a full 24 hours with this nail polish. As you can see, there are no chips. I did actually have a little bit of a break here. The camera will show it right there. So I'm going to kind of just take a file and file it down, and we'll see how that goes. It looks a lot shinier on the camera under the lights, but it's actually quite kind of dull looking, and it's gotten a little dingy from the top coat, I feel like. It did get a little scratched up on my thumb here because while I was at work, I had to organize the fingernail files, so they got a little scratched up. And it did, however, happen to leave this little bubble in there, as you could see, if the camera will stay in focus. But yeah, so no chips yet, which is a lot better than the first time when I used it. The first time I used it before doing a video, it lasted all of a day, and before it was chipping. So after I file it, we'll see how the rest of the week goes. Hey guys, so I really didn't get to give you a full update this week. It is April 6th. It started chipping really bad, and some polish spilt at work, and so I had to remove it, and so I ended up actually just taking off my nail polish, and I didn't even get to show you guys. But like I said, at about day 3 or 4, it started to chip off real bad, so I don't know if it holds up to the 7-day wear. For me, it did not. For others, it may hold up a little better. It has no strength whatsoever. I broke all 3 of these nails this week. Excuse the dryness, I was doing some testing earlier, so I've been playing with acetone. But I broke this one down really short, as you guys can see. This one broke down a little, and so did the pinky. So they definitely do, this definitely doesn't add any kind of strength. It was really kind of thin other than the top coat, and like I said, it was kind of dull. Honestly, I probably won't buy another color again, but I mean, just because it didn't work for me doesn't always mean it's not going to work for you guys. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And like I always say, you can follow me on Instagram under the name PrettyPolishPrincess. For any other future videos and updates, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Alright, thanks for watching.